It looks very expensive, and I love even just the contrast piping. That little bit of white detail really amps it up a notch. And also, can I just tell you, when I think about all of the food that I'm about to eat in the next 2 months, this elasticized waistband is so ultra comfy, and there's nothing binding. It will like give you a very comfortable night's sleep, and I'm really on board with this fun pop of red. Okay, there's a few ways to do holidays, right? Pop of red, plaid, the burgundy tones, which are very on trend, but have you thought about a bow? Let's put a bow on it right now. This is the holiday bow pajama set for women. It is also that satin silky vibe, and this is cute and festive, but it doesn't scream holiday only to me, which I really love. I love the idea of becoming your own present, but also the classic black and white vibe. This just to me looks like very artsy, very cool, and really very different. If you're looking for a new spin on the holiday PJ, I feel like this has a very fashiony spin, and I can tell you that all of the producers, all of my female producers in the back, they were like, oh my God, I want this pair, I want this pair, I want this pair. Adria is saying this is so cute. How's the material? So it actually feels pretty much like the one that I'm wearing, even though it doesn't look as silky and satiny as the one that I'm wearing. It has that same soft, silky vibe, and it has a little bit of weight to it. So it will keep you warm as well. As I just walked out the door here in New York today, and we were all like, it's cold out. You know, you have to remember, if you're in the cold temperatures like we are here in New York, it's nice to have that little bit of warmth, you know, sitting by the fire, wearing your favorite slippers. I love the idea of being a little fancy about it. So it has that perfect bow detail. One thing, the elasticized waistband on the pants as well, it is sold as a set just like this one that I'm wearing. One thing I should call out to you is that there are spaces between the bow detail here. So you really do kind of have to wear this with a tank, or maybe you don't, but in my mind I would wear it with a tank. So that is something you might want to think about when it comes to the styling. But another very affordable pair right here as well. I love shopping Amazon for their affordable fashions, and this definitely fits the bill. So guys, let me know what you think about the bow pattern here. I'm totally vibing it with that stripe mix. You've got a little pocket detail. Very into this pair. Okay, so next up, let's talk about a few more silky satiny vibes, because I think that's definitely trending this season. Again, like holiday during the holidays, but just probably the trendiest color for fall and winter in just fashion in general. This is a short set. So actually, can you guys tell me in the chat right now, let's take a little poll. Do you like to do pants or shorts when you sleep? Because that's a big deal. Even through the winter, I know a lot of people who would just, like my sister goes, I sleep hot, I need, you know. So you definitely have some people who will wear those shorts all year round, and it's nice to have the option. So this is from New York Threads, guys. It is also a two-piece set, under $20. But what really makes for a luxury satin pair of PJs, in my opinion, is that V-neck button-down pocket finish. And I like that even with the short sleeve here, you're still seeing that piping detail, which to me really makes it look luxurious, as it feels luxurious. This is very lightweight. It's almost like that like amazing satin pillowcase that you dream of sleeping on. This feels like you're sleeping in a satin pillowcase. It's so incredible, but it's also nicely tailored. You know, it's not too overly boxy. I like that the shorts have like a nice fall to them. They look like flowy, and like they'll fall just so easily and comfortable, because you still want your PJs to flatter you. You want to feel good in your PJs, even if it's just for you. So they do have a nice tailored vibe to them, not overly boxy, and that elasticized drawstring on the waist of the shorts will definitely be perfect for you. Maria's in the chat saying, I like shorts for sleeping. I feel you, Maria. I do tend to like a good short moment, even through the winter months sometimes. So this is a great set for you. Very luxury color, perfectly on trend. And I'm holding the small here, And I tend to wear small in Amazon sizes, but I actually think I might even see how I would do with the medium, because I like to have a little bit of room when it comes to like my flowy short sets. So I'd be probably between a small and a medium here, but it does look pretty true to size. And if you want that extra room and extra flow, because you do have that elasticized waist, you could definitely try sizing up for a little bit more room in your short sets. All right, guys, well, I'm totally into that set, but now from silky satin to soft cotton. Ooh, okay, cotton can be really soft too. This is like buttery. It is so second skin soft, but it's more of that matte finish, so it's not that silky shiny satin. So if you're not vibing that, this to me is giving me, like, if you're in California or Florida, this might be like that airy, breathable cotton that still almost does feel like silk because it's so soft and stretchy. Like, guys, it is the softest lightweight cotton. Let's put our hand in there and see how see-through it is, because I feel like that's a pretty big deal. Not bad, guys. I don't think I even see it. Let's do a hand test. Okay, really not bad. I feel like it's not too sheer. This is actually a collaboration right here with Sophia Grange. So you have that collab going on. You do feel that little bit of style. It's a relaxed fit, but super comfortable and airy. That mid-weight, it's like that modal jersey. So it's like cloud-like. It's heavenly. It's so light and smooth, and has a little, you see the little bit of bounce? Like, it has a little bit of bounce. Also, you see the piping on this one is pretty cool because it has that trim in that contrast color. It actually looks navy. It's like a navy trim there, if I'm seeing it correctly here in the studio lights. But it has that button front, that notch collar, single patch pocket, elasticized waistband. Check, check, check. And that tonal drawstring on. I know it's kind of like blowing out here in your screen, but it is just a very, I love wearing ivory through the winter months. If you are in warm weather, I feel like this is good for that too. But I feel like ivory brightens you just as successfully as a pop of color. So look at how like the ivory just warms you and makes you feel like warm and bronzy. I love being warm and bronzy. I just saw my girlfriend Natalie in the hallway. She's my bronze queen. We love our bronze. So I feel like ivory is very flattering for all skin tones, and it even has that trim all the way down to the bottom at the ankle. So the length of these pants definitely are floor length on me, and I'm rather tall, so there is a good amount of length to the pants. As you can see, I'm in my cozy slippers here, which is what I would be wearing my holiday PJs with. But again, these are your non-holiday PJs. So if you want to have PJs that are all year round, but chic, and you have company for the holidays and you want to look a little bit polished, this is a great set. So check, these all are in your carousel. These are holiday pajamas for everybody. We are going to get there. We have kids, we have dads, we have grandpas alike. Everybody's going to get into that mix here. So the next pair we have here is from eCower. These are satin pajamas. Now, this is a two-piece set that is actually I believe this colorway is sold out, but it's also available in green. So if you were feeling a candy cane stripe kind of moment, there's also a Christmas green. There's a few other options and other colorways that you can check out as well if you're into, like we were showing you some of the short sets earlier. So again, if you're in warm weather vibes, you want a little bit more cool when you sleep, this is that soft silk satin. Again, we're back into our silk here. It's 95 poly with that 5% of spandex, so it does give you a little bit of stretch in there. Guys, I want to remind you to hit that follow button because I love the idea of being connected. Every time we go live, you're going to be able to get that update from me, so be sure to hit that follow button, and I always give you guys a live shout out on air. So I see Adria, I see Maria in the chat. Hit me up in that chat and I'm going to give you a live shout out right now on air from the Amazon Live Studios. So please do follow. Okay, now it's time for a two-pack. So did you ever have pajamas that you fall in love with and then you want to get them in multiple colorways? Here's your two-pack for an incredible deal, 20% off, so just around $30 for a two-pack of these soft cotton pajamas here from eCower. So they are not buttoned down, but they do have that functional pocket, that open V in the front, that piping detail, which is satiny, by the way, so it really looks like very expensive, but you're getting a 2-pack in the prime holiday fall colors of burgundy and black. And you're getting that 5% spandex in there. So it's very skin friendly, it's breathable, it's lightweight, ultra comfortable, because when you sleep, you want to feel good, but you really want to feel good in the fabrics, right? Like actually feel the fabrics on your skin and be comfortable and breathe and just enjoy. And I don't know. I just will do anything for sleep these days. I'm a mom of 2, so maybe the pajamas can like usher in some more sleep like in my nights, in my future. Holidays, good luck to us, right? I don't know. But Maria's in the chat saying, what is something you would put in your pocket? Okay, Maria, on that note, totally would be snacks for me. Maybe a remote. I don't know if it will hold it, but like I definitely can promise you with 2 kids, 5 and 3, the snacks are what's going in that pocket. Because I have to hide them, of course. You have to do it very, you have to do just a little bit at a time. Maria, I would love to know, what would you put in your pocket? So guys, check this 2-pack out in these solid colors. And you can also, by the way, see in your carousel, I think there's also some fun playful prints if you would rather that option. Speaking of playful prints, I love a good message moment. Shouldn't we all feel merry in life? It doesn't matter what day it is. It could be any 365 days of the year. I want to feel merry just like this. And you can will that into your life with this message set. I like kind of messaging the positive vibes, but this material for me is that comfy, cozy, like sweatshirt sort of feel, but without the heaviness. It still has the softness of a sweatshirt, but not the thickness, if that makes sense. This is under $35, and it's like saying it's a sweatsuit, but what's cool about it is it's like the lightweight, breathable version. It's not like a thick inside there, but it does have that softness. So this set is my life right now, and I need to have it immediately because it does kind of bridge the world of comfortable and airy and sweatshirt Christmas like moment warmth. But the fact that you are in this like fun message, like I just sweatshirt, I feel like I would be taking selfies, doing my stories, like all the things that are made more fun when you have that message right on your chest. I love it. So guys, let me know. It also has like that ultra wide waistband, and of course the functional drawstring. And speaking of pockets, as Maria was mentioning, functional pockets in the shorts as well. But I really just I want to be able to swap into every single one of these outfits for you. I wish I could do that live on the show, but I'm just like, they're all coming into my closet. I can't help myself. My sister is shopping this show right now because she's usually in charge of picking the holiday pajamas for everyone. I said, Christy, you need to get in here and you needed to be taking a look at all of these items. I feel like that's a fun one for like sisterhood, like a bachelorette, or like something fun where you all want to have something cute on, like a bridal party in the holiday season. That would be really cute as well. A good giftable also. That is such a great giftable for like any teens out there. You don't know what to get them for the holidays. They don't like anything. That they'll like the Merry set. All right, guys, this polka dots are trending right now. I feel like these are ultra chic. That lightweight cotton. Again, that, we're seeing this like typical silhouette with the notch collar and the button down, short sleeve with the pocket here. And then you have your drawstring shorts as well. Or sorry, elasticized shorts. There's no drawstring on these guys, but it definitely is like super lightweight. No pockets on the shorts either. I'm testing all this out live with you so that we know, but there is a lot of stretch in there. And another really cute pair. Adri is saying buying them, definitely like very feminine, very cute. There's a little bit of ruffle to the shorts at the bottom, and just $12 for this set. Just $12. Hooray! Oh my God, the holidays are hitting and I'm excited about it. All right, now let's get into some things for the guys out there. Let's talk about this set from Beverly Hills Polo Club. This is the men's Beverly Hills Polar fleece set. So it has that thermal top right there, and then these fleecy, thick flannel pants, these plaid pants right here. So these are that like very cushy, very thick fleece. So if you want warmth, this is the set for you because you've got the thermal meets the fleece with the pants. So these are true, like if you're in a ski lodge or you're in snow for the holiday season, this is a great functional set for that. Also just like true ski weather, you kind of like need to wear these layers. Like functionally, you could like wear this beyond the pajamas. Under $20 for this set too. And I'm telling you, there's definitely a nice warm winter weight to these pants, but a subtle plaid, which I like, with that gray, makes it very fashion, very cool, not too overly holiday. If you have the resistant man in your life, this might be a good set for them. Under $20. Check that one out in the carousel, guys. We are not done here. If you just are into maybe convincing them, the guys in your life, to just possibly put on a festive pair of plaid pants, I'm with you on that. Usually that's as far as I get. But this is that buffalo plaid, which is a really sort of signature plaid for the holidays. These are available in big and tall, and they are just $15. I don't know. I still feel that the buffalo plaid is the strongest. I'm an influencer, so I really pay attention to what photographs well. Buffalo plaid just is always that eye catcher in my photos for the holidays. So I always end up in something buffalo plaid. I have a coat in buffalo plaid. I have pajamas in buffalo plaid. Both of my boys have pajamas. So just the pants right here are available in that brushed flannel. It's an essential soft sleep pant, very snuggly, very cozy, and then it takes it right into holiday tones with that plaid print. And you can rock this with just a simple black shirt of any kind, t-shirt, sweatshirt, zip up, you name it. I feel like this is a great piece to incorporate into the wardrobe for the holidays. Very simple and very festive. Okay, also, speaking of plaid, this is a little bit more of like that classic plaid, right? And I like the tones of this one. It's a little more subtle. So you see the difference? Like when you just compare plaids, like there's so many options. But this has like, picks up those hunter green tones and that navy and that burgundy there. So very rich looking, very subtle. Under $25. Functional pocket here. You see that traditional pajama shirt style, the elasticized drawstring pant, and let's test, are there pockets? There's pockets, functional pockets as well in the pants. Again, this is a heavier weight to this flannel as well. It's 30% cotton in here, super soft, comfortable, and very warm. So this is not as thick as that fleece I was holding up earlier, but somewhere in between. And again, that classic plaid design. So whether you're making holiday breakfast, whether you're relaxing for the day, opening presents, or if you're just in the winter months and you're vacationing, or you're wanting in your lodge life, you just want to have like a chic pair of plaid pajamas, this is like winter weather appropriate plaid and fleece going on right here. So guys, do I have any guys out there in the chat? I would love to know. I would love to know how you feel about incorporating some of these prints into your sleepwear life, if you would be willing to go into the comfy, cozy plaid route. All right, I really want to know who's out there for the next one. Who is willing to go the satin route? I feel like we know that I live for a good satin moment, but guys out there, would you take that next step to the satin pajama? It's the ultimate in luxury, under $25. And so, you know, we were saying we have things that are friendly for all types of holidays, whatever you celebrate. These are very universal. Of course, these make great Hanukkah pajamas. There's definitely some great options to wear here beyond the plaids and the prints and the reds that I've been showing you. This set, as you could see, just in two different colorways, like the solid navy versus that printed brown texture, which everything is like the brown tones and burgundy tones this season. So this is very trendy. Looks very expensive, but again, so affordable for all of these PJs, which I absolutely love. These are just under $25 all the way up through extra, extra large, small through extra, extra large, and you're getting that two-piece sleepwear set. So hands up in the chat out there if you're into the satin pajamas. Where's all my guys at? I want to know who's feeling it, who's shopping it. Let's talk about it. I want to get live with you guys. I want to hear from you. So on that note, let's get into some more plaid. Okay, let's get into family plaid in like the cushiest, coziest version. If you really want to have your kids, like my kids, saying, can I unzip this yet? Then here is your set. Okay, Children's Place is phenomenal for holiday pajamas. The prices are always amazing. Some of these items that I'm showing you here in this family matching set are on deal right now, which is incredible. I'm seeing like under $35, but we have to show you the beauty of having a whole family of plaid. It's just the best feeling in the world, and taking it another step further, a onesie. Even for the adults. Okay, so that's where my sister really has a lot of fun, because not only does it have to be buffalo plaid, but then she always makes us all do the onesies. Look at this family, okay? They could be happy or not happy on the inside, but they are giving off happy vibes, whichever way you slice it, and I'm obsessed with it. I live for the family matching photo. Whether you do it on the actual holiday or any other day, I'm all for the festive occasion moment. But what's so cute about some of these smaller sizes is that you see the little animal detail, that reindeer detail. My sons gravitate towards friendly animal like faces out there, so they will literally grab this off a rack and be like, I want this one because it has the reindeer. So you want to give kids a chance to have fun with their holiday fashions, and that like adding an animal character or character like that does just that. I see Passing Planes is in the chat saying, I love a good satin pillowcase, but maybe not with my PJs. You know what? It's very logical, because you get a lot of beauty benefits from the satin pillowcase, and everybody can enjoy beauty benefits. But picture how good it would feel on your entire body then if you like it as a pillowcase. I invite you, Passing Planes, to try it next time you go shopping for your next holiday PJs. Maybe you will venture into the satin PJs and let me know what you think. But good for you for trying the satin pillowcase. I'm down with that. All right, guys. Well, I am so into these family PJs right now. Also want to point out that this is probably the kids size, and that has the little antlers on the hood. And I just want you to see how fleecy and cozy all that Sherpa detail on the inside. It is all the way throughout the hood, but then it is just that like traditional fleece in the body. So like they're not gonna overheat throughout the onesie here, but that cozy, warm Sherpa detail is in the hood, which is really fun. So even in the baby onesie, it is not like Sherpa on the inside. It's just on the hood, that detail, which really does make it cozy, but you're not going to overheat in these. So this is a really fun set of onesies. So like we were saying about venturing into silk and satin, I'd also love to know who's in the chat, who's for the onesie, for the holiday onesie. Give me a shout out if you're a onesie wearer. I know I can raise my hand for that. Every year passing for at least the last like 5 years. All right, guys. Well, I am very thankful for my family. And if you want to wear that message on your shirt, you become very popular very quickly. Maria is in the chat saying, I love a onesie. So Maria, you're my kind of girl. I'm very into that. But my sons have these PJs. They're such a hit because you just go anywhere and with any family member and they're like just tear up. They obviously love any moment where adorable children come down in pajamas that say I'm thankful for my family, right? These are also super comfy, 100% cotton jersey, so they're like nice and light and breathable in that cotton fabrication, but it's that rib knit crew neck top with that more sort of like that snug fit pant as well. It's not too snug, but it definitely is more of that. It's not like that flowy feel. So they're more of the fitted pajama right here, but you can get them in multiples and great price points from the Children's Place on these guys. When I told you like Children's Place is the place for PJs under $30 here for this family set. And it's just so cute to see the whole fam sort of sharing in these Thanksgiving vibes. So again, this is like autumn friendly. It's not just, doesn't just have to be Thanksgiving. Who doesn't love a good turkey moment? Like a turkey moment could be any moment in, I think, all of November and the winter beyond. So I feel like my kids actually wore those like way beyond just Thanksgiving. So also, guys, we have another plaid set here from the Children's Place. This is a family friendly set as well, starting under $30 here. That great, beautiful green and navy plaid set as well that you can check out. This is more of just sort of that button front open V-neck and like that a little bit of that thermal in the fabrication. But like I said, even if your festivities just revolve around football, hey, listen, that's fine. If that's the holiday you celebrate is just football season, we've got you covered. I told you we've got lots of options here. So all of my football football fans out there, let me know if you're in the chat, if you would be into these football PJs right here. Kind of a similar take to the Thanksgiving, but in the football spirit there. So those are really adorable as well. Hanukkah pajamas are calling. Burt's Bees is picking up the message. These are super soft organic cotton. I mean, Burt's Bees, that is probably the, I probably had 13 to 15 onesies from Burt's Bees. When you find a great fabric for your little ones, that's like what my newborns were wearing, the onesies from Burt's Bees, because that organic cotton, you can just feel the difference. And I feel like with my sons, they just loved wearing their Burt's Bees onesies. So they also have toddler PJs as well. And in this Hanukkah print, which is really, really cute. And also I love Burt's Bees because they're just always so subtle. You know, this just looks like a beautiful print. And then you take a little look like closer and you realize that it's Hanukkah inspired. But again, just like, I feel like all of their prints are very subtle and very artsy and very, very cute. All right, next up, calling all cousins. We're up to, I think, like 3, 6, 8 cousins in our group. We have the cousin crew set, okay? So I would have to buy 8 of these, but you can definitely do the sibling cousins thing right here with the cousins crew set as well. And I love the fact that you have like the solid crew neck into the plaid pants, which are that soft, cozy flannel. They do have a good thickness to them. So that's available for siblings and cousins matching, for your matching pleasure. I would have to buy 8, so if my sister's watching, you might just want to scoop those up. But also, speaking of family matching, I actually had these on. I was kind of debating which pair I wanted to wear on this show. And this is that, like, when you feel this fabric, I don't even know how to describe that brushed softness, because there's something, it's like bouncy, it's light, it's like easy to pop on, and just so wearable. Just such a great fabric on these, and these are available in family sets. 25% off, under $12 right now. So that is also why I'm obsessed, and that's why you can get multiples and just have lots of holiday fun, because plaid becomes winter. After like the main holidays are happening, plaid becomes a winter print, right? So another really great set to check out. Also in family matching, we do have a good snowflake moment. And as you can even see, like the little reindeer on the pocket and the ho 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 there, guys. This is a really festive snowflake print that the whole family can rock. And guys, don't forget, we have reindeers. We even have the Grinch available, because you can't have the holidays without the Grinch, according to my sons. So I did, in fact, just start picking up some Grinch pajamas for them. So I'm glad we have those in the show, and even some fancy ones too for the little ones, guys. So I hope you enjoyed shopping along with me for these holiday pajamas for everybody. All right, everyone, I'm glad we could kick off the holiday season. Happy shopping.